10 years has passed since AUC officially moved from the heart of Cairo to New Cairo, a result of a long process of planning and construction that has more than what meets the eye. The 260 acres that was once a desert is now a landmark with a unique construction concept that catches the eye of all its visitors and the community around. The necessity of a new campus was discussed not long after the university was founded, as the old campus had limited room for growth. Salwa Qutb was among the team that first worked on the master plan.
In 1997, the administration and the Board of Trustees adopted the recommendations of the Sensory Committee to relocate the university to a new location. A master plan study was done. We went to the architectural Abdel Halim Ibrahim, his office, and we asked them to make a report and to study all over the country where can we relocate the university. Many locations were selected. New Cairo was one of them, 6 October was one of them, Badr was one of them, Badr City, El Sadat City was one of them. The report came out for the recommendations for the New Cairo for many reasons: the climate, the location, the distance, and the accessibility from Cairo, the space where many of the students are near to their home for this study. After that, 260 acres were selected and were purchased by the administration from the municipality of New Cairo, and this place were the place where the new university was going to be relocated.
One of the main things that the architects of the new campus tried to retain was embodying the soul of the old downtown campus within the contemporary liberal arts education offered. And to make this possible, international and multiple architects were assigned different buildings to give the campus a feel of a homogeneous kind of diversity.
An architectural competition was announced. Many offices from all over the world, international offices, were invited, and 5 were selected to complete for the final presentation. One was selected for the master plan, and another firm was selected for developing the architecture and the buildings, and from where we started the design of all the campus. The prime architect who was responsible for designing the buildings had made a report with the design principles, so that any architect who will join the firm in designing one of the buildings would be there and would design the buildings without anyone would notice that you have changed the architect while walking from one building to another.
The planning integrated smart concepts to its construction, from the natural cooling system you'll feel in the hot summer days, and orienting all openings and gateways towards the refreshing gardens. You'll also see the creation of smaller campuses within the bigger campus, and the underground tunnels that would ease movements and accessibility. Not to forget the carefully planted palms and fountains that truly turns the campus into an oasis in the desert.
The main concept of the designing of the university layout was having a main space in the center of the university, which acts like the kidney of the university, which is the garden. Right now you can see the garden as the back area of the buildings and the schools, which is not the case. After completing the 100% of the buildings that we are to build, it will be the center of the university, the center of the layout as a whole, and the kidney of all the buildings that are around it. We have built only 60% of the land that we are supposed to build. We have 40% remaining that we will act like our future expansion, and it will come by turn. What we need will come first, and the next and the next.
The award-winning campus first opened its doors to students in September 2008 and have witnessed multiple successes in its planning and sustainability ever since. This is Nadata for AUC TV.